Man United transfer round-up. Redival's line-up Vinicius Jr. deal as duo reconsider exit. Manchester United are likely to have a busy build-up to the January transfer window as the Red Devils prepare for the incoming appointment of Ralf Rangnick. The German has agreed to take charge until the end of the season in an interim capacity following the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer last week. The 63-year-old, widely regarded as a mentor for esteemed coaches such as Jurgen Klopp and Julian Nagelsmann, will be helping to whip Man United into the shape after some poor results of late. It remains to be seen just how much power Rangnick will be given over the side when it comes to transfer after summer. Spend over £120 million on Cristiano Ronaldo, Jadon, Sancho and Raphael. But the former RB Leipzig coach's preference for title control would suggest he may be given the freedom to bring in reinforcement in the winter transfer window. Similarly, there are question marks over the future of some players who have fallen out of favor at Old Trafford, leaving Rangnick with a mighty task ahead of him as he prepares to take the reins. So, who could arrive as part of Rangnick's shake-up, and which players could be heading for the exit? Here are the latest transfer moves and gossip coming out of the red half of Manchester. Manchester United are thought to be monitoring Real Madrid starlet Vinicius Jr. ahead of a potential £100 million move, reports in Spain suggest. The Brazilian winger is starting to deliver on the potential set out for him when Real paid £40 million to sign him from Flamengo when he was just 16. Vinicius has been in super form, scoring 10 goals and registered 7 assists in 18 appearances for Los Blancos this season so far, flourishing under Carlo Ancelotti's guidance. But Spanish outlet El Nacional claims that Man United have set their sight on attempting to lure the Madrid forward to the Premier League by making an irresistible offer. Vinicius is thought to begin to stay in Spain, and his contract still has 3 years to run before its expiry. However, it seems that United may be willing to tempt Real's result for the 21-year-old, especially if they are successful in their attempts to land Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer from Paris Saint-Germain. It seems Tony Van de Beek and Anthony Martial are keen to see how what Rangnick is planned for their Man United futures after delaying decision on their futures. Van de Beek has made just 1 start in the Premier League this season and 5 in total in the league since his £35 million move from Ajax in September 2020. The Dutchman had been frozen out under Solskjaer, even if the 24-year-old scored the final goal of the Norwegians' reigns in a 4-1 defeat to Watford. The midfielder has proved a popular figure with the fans, who had called for Van de Beek to be recalled, and he was handed a start by caretaker boss Michael Carrick in the 2-0 win over Villarreal on Tuesday. Likewise, Martial had fallen down the pecking order after scoring just 7 goals in all competition last season and had made only 3 starts in the current campaigns. It was expected that both would seek either a loan or permanent exit in January to boost their chances of being included in their national team squads ahead of next year's World Cup. But ESPN claims that the pair are now having second thoughts over leaving United, with Rangnick's impending arrival forcing them to consider their option. Rangnick may face a battle to keep Edinson Cavani out of the clutches of Barcelona, with a January move reportedly on the horizon for the Uruguay international. The 34-year-old penned a 1-year contract extension after an impressive debut campaign in England, scoring 17 goals in all competition. But the return of Old Trafford hero Cristiano Ronaldo has limited Cavani's time on the pitch after a failed experiment from Solskjaer to field the pair as a strike partnership. Spanish publication Fika has reported new board couple Safi has set his sight on adding an attacker to his ranks amid uncertainty over the future of Sergio Aguero. Cavani will be free to discuss terms over a free transfer from January, as he still expires in June 2022, meaning Rangnick's first move as interim boss may be to convince the striker to stay put.